Let's look around the hideaway a bit more.
Have you been to the...
What's that? The Wall of Memories. There's also something called the Map Room with the... Oh, that's her with the State of the Realm. Can't remember her name. Maeve. Who's Maeve?
Welcome back, Sid.
Buy around for the hall.
How am I getting on? Ah, about as well as you'd expect of a barmaid pouring sour ale for penniless. And it'd be worse than that if Molly here didn't make the
Wasn't
best
expecting
stew
this to be
side of
fully
Stone
voice
here.
acted.
Even if it is mostly just... Don't tell her you heard that from... Don't be a stranger, Sid. Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gareth. He left it on your desk.
Let's give it a second here. The Oath? Oh. I don't remember that. There's the letter. Okay. Oh boy.
What does Gav have to say?
Nothing
The
good.
Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Time to go
Good
hunt
news, then.
Hugo?
It's more than that. This is our chance. The
Bad
one we've
news
been
for the
waiting
realm. Good news for them specifically, though.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
Oh, Joshua.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows.
Who are you chasing right now?
Tell me, brother. Are our efforts in vain?
You're probably not chasing Clive, right? Because you found Clive, then the whole thing went down with Ultima, and then you left. So you're chasing something else. And it's apparently not Ultima, because you trapped Ultima.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Is that what you call it?
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
Clearly they must be a thing now.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
And how may I assist you today? One would think.
You know, dude, that is just mean, okay? I forgot it was a thing tonight. I am sorry. Seems like you're not doing it any different. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I admit.
Oh, no shade, really. It was pretty explicit shade. Oh my goodness. All right.
A far more reputable fellowship. My beloved homeland.
Last weekend, I think. I got the platinum in Midnight Suns as well as all the DLC trophies. Then I got the platinum in Sifu, and so now I'm working on Final Fantasy.
Or at least it was. Allow me to educate you.
Okay, interesting. It's much more combat-based than previous Final Fantasies. Like, it's very, very different from other Final Fantasies, other than Final Fantasy VII Remake. Final Fantasy VII Remake's pretty heavily combat-oriented as well. And that game's phenomenal. I loved Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Here's the latest information I have.
Okay, the Grand Cast. Oh my goodness. Inner voice affords you a window into both Clive's heart and the hearts of those you. What on earth? Okay, wow. So detailed. And of Eastpool, Duchy to. Okay. Yeah, she was unconscious during this whole period here. And then in the Nissa file, she was thinking she was going to die in the fight against Titan. There's Kupka, and Tiamat, who was leading. Interesting. Okay. Who's out there somewhere? Who are you looking for? Okay, I see. Okay, so Clive is saying that Josh was out there somewhere. All right. So what are you saying? Be safe. Okay. The fiend must be unmasked. Vivian's at Hippocrates, Tarya, Blackthorn, Goots, Karen, Obolus? Okay, I think he's a bard. Crow, okay. So what's the lightning bolt symbol versus... Oh, allies and enemies. Okay. Oh, avenging Sid, mortal foe, hunting. So Kupka is hunting Clive, and Clive considers him a mortal foe. Traveling companions is what it says for Sid, or Clive, and Jill. Alright, what's the situation map look like? Wow. So we here's the current situation. So the Dalmekian Republic. In pursuit of Sid. They went to Cosnus to find Sid. Well, they ran into us and we killed a bunch of them. What was that? Benamir? Oh, is that where the hideaway is? Okay. Fort Zernitra, okay. Kingdom of Walud, what's this? Thalin? Mining settlement. Alright, so that's the Holy Empire of Sambrek marching on the Crystalline Dominion to take it over. To expand their territory and to move away from the Blight. There's Drake's Head, which is destroyed. Okay.
Thus ends today's lesson.
Wow, they really give you all the details in this game.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison, blood was spilled.
Martha's
Bones were
Rest.
broken. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word.
You think this was...
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitor. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing. Complained.
And now she's missing. She's fallen into the hands of the Empire.
A couple of curse breakers are already on their way. They should speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is...
Oh, great.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
That's gonna derail our attempts to go hunt down Hugo. Just let me do the hunt board, please. I know that's what it is.
You finished sorting those reports?
Alright, let's go find... Oh, there's a side mission nearby.
Welcome back, Sid.
Oh, Albolis is the guy who drives the ship.
Damn blighted bilge. Aside from the holes in my hull,
The lake water doesn't agree with...
that's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might, assuming we had any pitch. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland.
Well, I'm glad. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the... And it just so happens, I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax.
Sounds easier
Okay.
than felling a faraway...
Curtail Falls? Mountain 3 reads. Okay. Yeah, there's no other. So weird not seeing Drake's Head over here.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. Trees don't have teeth.
Ooh. Oh.
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
That makes sense.
Finish with that log, Sid. Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Thanks, buddy. Have a good night.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
It's fair to say it looks like I'm gonna level up there. Badge of Might. Increases attack by 12. Ooh. Eh. Alright. I really need to start purchasing the ultimates. Well, especially when that one does as much stun damage as it does. Or, not, what? Will damage, I think is what's officially called. But yeah, this is huge for stunning enemies. I should probably upgrade Phoenix Shift with how often I use it. Where's the semi-priming one? Can't remember what all the benefits of semi-priming are. I mean, there has to have been one in the tutorials somewhere, right? Oh, here we are. And it didn't really help us a whole lot there with the details. Alright, anyways, let's get to Martha's Rest. There was a chest in Eastpool I wanted to grab.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Yeesh.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you.
What are you after? Sold a lot already. Very well.
Oh, right. Hang on, let me.
How do? I wanted one of those. Is that everything?
Black Blood is just traded in for Gil? Really? Oh my gosh.
A fair trade.
All right.
Much obliged.
Nah.
Sid? What said you'd be coming? I trust you don't mind. And it appears you...
They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but...
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's...
A bust. Jill and I will go after them.
We will. But, before one of the locals heard something. He said I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good.
You do this.
Yeah, sounds decidedly not great. There was something new on that mission I didn't recognize before.
That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
How do?
I will go ahead and buy this, even though I'm probably never going to use it.
There, eh?
Oi, look sharp! those Orsons touch hair on Martha's head. Oh, kill 'em.
You're finished.
Look. Up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The Abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distract.
Then, Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn?
I think so.
The Black Shields.
Black Shields? Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Let me check out some of the other mappings. So the biggest difference here is lock-on magic and cycling icons. What's B look like? R1 for melee? Ugh. Oh, that looks ugly. I don't like that. Now we'll keep it type A.
It's over.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offence.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long. Is that all of them?
I think so.
Ooh, gouge cooldown time, nice. What's that new currency over there underneath the gill?
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
I still don't see it anywhere. Ability points, gill, but where's that, like, green one?
Found her.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Matt to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
See, there's that new currency again. The next jump, huh? Oh, that's where that bridge was that I couldn't cross before. Yeah, that bridge. Alright, we're going the right way. Ooh. What is that even? What the heck? Huh? Oh, there's a bounty on this thing? Notorious marks. Earn him renown? That must be the other currency. But they give me rare materials, huh?
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Where'd it go? Well, that was a waste. What is happening? What? A lot of gil for killing that thing.
You didn't see that coming. That must be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
All right. Guess we still can't go there.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon. The boys from the garrison might still be nearby.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Side quest nearby. It's a different symbol. Why is that a different symbol?
Try not to move.
Oi! You there! Don't just pass me. You handy with course you are. But now, question is, are you willing to use it?
Chocobos.
You heard me right. And not just any. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did.
Chocobos.
It's true. Why, They saved me from a... Go on, then.
Sure, let's go save some chocobos.
Where can I find... I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things toward... You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't... Don't worry.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo. A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind.
Maybe Ambrosia is.
Speaking of brave birds.
Seriously.
Looks like they went that way. These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Well, here we are.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
That did not go how I wanted it to.
You're safe now. White Hart, I presume. Do you know her, boy?
Nope, she's missing an eye.
It couldn't be. Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, well, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Do we finally get to ride a chocobo now? To make my life a little bit easier?
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old White Hart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, White Hart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Must have been, eh? That'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Ambrosia's tack? What is that? Chocobo unlocked. Okay. So that's why that was a plus sign on that side mission. Hold R3 while in the field and X to mount her.
Let's go.
Nice. Oh, she fights too. Yeah, definitely faster than the previous means of transportation, which was just, you know, walking around. Let's go look for that chest that I left in Eastpool. Oh, some bandits.
Damn bandits. You'll regret coming here.
Stay down! Stay down!
Tell you what, he likes doing his best metal vocalist impression when he tells them to stay down. Is this chest right here? It wouldn't let me open it earlier. Yeah.
Where's Gav?
That broom's as ragged as
Here for another of my lectures? Allow me to educate you. I have the details here. Here's the latest information I have. Study it well, Clive.
So yeah, so they went to Rosalef, or they're expanding from Rosalef to Cull the Bearers. Okay. And meanwhile, the Dalmekian Republic has sent an army to the siege of the Crystalline Dominion to protect it from the Imperials, I think.
Thus ends today's lesson.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
Oh. Yeah, Rosarian gold, for sure.
You think it's all right to touch him?
Oh, Ambrosia's tack is, okay, part of the Wall of Memories. I'm surprised I haven't got an explanation in Renown yet.
Ah, Clive! How I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals. Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle. Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait. Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
Gav never knew that?
His name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Oh good, the board's available now. Otto's counter? Alliant reports the Patron's Whisper. I don't know what that is on the hunt board. Here we are. Okay. Oh, interesting. So you can accept donations as your renown goes up. Alright. I will be back shortly to collect the child.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
So let's see. Okay, so that's all the that's Otto's counter over there. I guess let's go this way. Oh, through here. Oh, wow. Oh, this must be like the water pump. Okay.
Won't be long now, Martel. See, I am... It was okay.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just... Well, as you know,
It's good to know there's something of the old hideaways.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All her hard works, I took it on, you see, after she... Well, and not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bit...
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breaker. You couldn't take them some, could you? See...
Deliver some fruit.
Oh, she always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honour of her memory. You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
It's over here. Another desk of some sort that'll likely be useful later.
Did you come through the forge today? It smells like a still.
Wait, so what the heck's up here? The Haven?
And you say Sid built this place? Perhaps they're old enough for the sins of Zemeckis.
It looks like there's something up this staircase that's inaccessible right now.
Oh, Clive!
The patrons, what does that mean? Someone...
Oh, no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might live. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation. Business is busy. Still. Words are immortal.
All right.
Come to claim your just desserts?
Doing stuff earns renown, inspiring nameless benefactors to donate money or items. Talk of the Tea House. Oh, wow.
All yours. Here you are.
400 ability points, jeez. Berserker ring, and then after 100, unknown.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Okay.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Oh, same old. So, and Sid? He's still with us too. Here you go.
Alright, no Alliant reports right now.
Always something in there.
Let's look at the hunt board.
What's the matter, Nick? The hunt board? It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Though, just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with. Right. The people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. And perhaps I can.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Let's see what we got here. So there's the Ahriman, the Angel of Death, the Belphegor. Met with a troop of Cursebreakers traveling in the opposite direction. Ooh, sorry, I just bumped somebody's head against the headphones. Cackling laughter from the trees, huh? Where's this one at? The Broken Hilts Rosaria. Top the hill adjacent to Eastpool. I know exactly where that's at. Are those going to be marked somewhere? Am I able to now, like, see them in the world map?
So Martha's all right.
Yep.
You two look like you could use something to eat.
Martel.
Weren't she the girl from the furrow?
Of course she was.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to...
Please, Aunt. Those, she'd have been proud and right.
A gift from the backyard.
blimey, these take me back. Old Sid was the only one who could stop. He'd nab 'em right from the branch, made Martell livid. Not that it...
That sounds like the Sid. Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all our... Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some overfull.
Well, I've got some manners. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share.
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
Ah, my favorite pupil.
Allow me to educate you. One must understand one's place in the world.
Oh.
This kid.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Them old apples were.
That room's as ragged as...
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
Think it's all right to touch him?
Yeah.
Cursebreakers sent their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martell.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martell. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martell lives...
And through you. Her dream...
I didn't do anything.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop.
Of course not. I'll... They like your fruit, Martell? Isn't that what...
All right. I don't think there's really anything else for me to do here. Looks like I can only go to Hawk's Cry Cliff, so let's go there.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kuka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Okay, this actually connects up to the rest of Rosaria. Somewhere, at least. Let's do this. I mean, it's got to be here, right? Child, what?
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Out of nowhere, jeez.
Run like the wind.
We're not alone.
Alright, we're gonna fight this thing, and then we're gonna... me and Munchkin here are gonna get some dinner. Yep. Shocker. Ooh, boy. Oh, that's not good. Come on. There we go. I mean, definitely could have been smoother, but I mean, eventually we got the patterns and just we prioritized what we needed to. Like towards the end there, it was no longer about staggering; it was about just getting the damage done. Got some dragon talents out of the deal.
Hope there aren't any more of them.
Alright, let's go back down to Hawkscry Cliff. And then we are going to stop for now. We will start marching towards the next Mother Crystal in the next session. But anyways, thanks for hanging in there tonight. Have a good evening.